And So, Notes on the Bible and Religion. Episode 10. Welcome, my child. Welcome to the machine. The Pink Floyd album, Wish You Were Here, from 1975, laments the loss of a band member. One song's lyrics include the welcoming of a son to the machine. It's a song about hardships that famous bandsmen may face in the music industry. Life can be hard. We win, we lose things. What causes suffering? This is a major theme in biblical wisdom books. The Book of Proverbs is one of three great wisdom books found in the Old Testament. One may also consider the New Testament letter of James a wisdom book. But what is wisdom literature? To use a definition from one of my teachers, James Crenshaw, wisdom is the reasoned search for specific ways to ensure personal well-being in everyday life, to make sense of extreme adversity and vexing anomalies, and to transmit this hard-earned knowledge so that successive generations will embody it. Wisdom traditions are universal. The Book of Proverbs is a collection of sayings attributed to several sources. It seeks to instruct the next generation. One section begins, "My child, be attentive to my wisdom." When teaching about Proverbs, I use the rather simple metaphor of the universe as a reliable machine of cause and effect. Put good in, get good out. Put bad in, get bad out. Consider these verses. Treasures gained by wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Proverbs 10, 2-3. Basically, do good and you'll likely do well, so do good. But then there's this guy named Job. He has an Old Testament book named after him. For him, the cosmic machine of justice is broken. He considered justice, even championed it deep into his adulthood. Then nearly everything he had was stripped away. He was upright and blameless, yet the machine failed him. For him, the machine of justice, of a predictable outcome for good and evil, was broken. But Job was blameless. Why did bad things happen to him? I've mentioned him before. See episode 4, Can You Yell at the Lord? The universe no longer made sense to Job. And his friends? They tried to get him to confess some unnamed sin, yet Job stood his ground. See, for example, Job 18 and 31. He even described God as bringing an unfair lawsuit against him, chapter 10. It took a visit from God himself in a whirlwind to subdue Job's radical questions, chapters 38-41 and 42-6. The third wisdom book of the Old Testament, Ecclesiastes, questions the value of pursuing wisdom. Perhaps there is no reliable machine. The book ends, however, with a postscript that God will eventually bring about justice. See Ecclesiastes 1:1-11 and 12:14. With this ending, the book suggests that, despite the uncertainty, we should do good. Finally, the letter of James in the New Testament advises that wisdom is shown through good deeds done in humility, chapter 3, 13-18. In short, both testaments advise doing good. And so, the Bible transmits several voices addressing, even questioning, the justice of God in a world of suffering. Together, these voices welcome new generations with a call to do good despite hardship. So do good. Something to think about. Music can affect one's mood. It can also shape one's outlook. What do you listen to? What is the message of your music? Print and ebook editions of And So, Notes on the Bible and Religion are available on Amazon. More information on my work may be found at jasoncdikehouse.com.